Good morning. Morning. Welcome to day 14 of 31 days of mindful meditation. Today's focal point will be the ego. I made that the focal point today because Tuesday is ruled by the planet Mars, and Tuesdays, or the planet Mars, governs our, in my opinion, ego of how we work through resistance and chaos, and how we utilize our drive and our free will, but especially during difficulty. And so on Tuesdays, we can kind of expect to, or I don't want to say expect, but we can observe how we are kind of in that Mars energy of uh, kind of being in our ego. So whenever you're ready, we can tune into the breath, get comfortable. You can do this meditation lying down or sitting up, whichever is most comfortable for you. Let me make sure my mic is on. I think it's on. Hopefully, you guys can hear me, and we can begin. Just start by tuning into your breath, tuning into your inhale, exhale, tuning into the life flowing into your body. Each inhale, feel it expand. Feel your body expand to take in new life, new breath. Exhale, releasing, letting go, making room for the inhale. Today's focal point of the meditation is the ego. I don't want to necessarily focus on the ego. I want to focus on a higher self. That was starter. We're just gonna go ahead and continue. Sorry for the mini interruption. I guess this is what happens when you're live, and this is what happens in meditation. So we're gonna use that, which is fitting for today, since today is focused on the ego. But I don't want to just focus on the ego, but focus on the higher self. How do we maintain connection to the higher self while also holding space for the ego? While also holding space for life, the distractions, the highs and lows, the polarities, unexpected. How do we stay rooted and aligned with the higher self? How do we not give way to the ego, to the ways in which we want to react? When we choose to practice meditation, it is our way of allowing the both and to allow the higher self and the ego to coexist, to live in harmony with one another. To accept that we will not rid ourselves of our ego. We cannot do away with it, that it is actually helpful. It is what gives us character and personality, and is what allows us the tools and the medicine to be received, what it is that we need for our path, for our journey. It is how we navigate this life. It is how we learn ourselves, our higher self, deeper. It is a mirror for us to see through the illusion that the ego is bad, that the ego is somehow detrimental to our higher selves, more angelic selves. But instead, we can see it as a helpmate, a mentor, one who is here to teach us where we may need to grow or evolve, where we need to be more loving, more understanding, more quiet, still. And when we begin to accept the lessons and the teachings of our ego, is how we come into wisdom, how we get to integrate our shadow. And that's when we truly get to step into our light. It is because it is not running or avoiding, but instead has integrated darkness into light. Give us a few moments to hold the space for both our higher selves and our ego. Allow them to come together and be one. The stillness through following your inhale and your exhale, through bringing in balance and harmony to both, all. Whenever you're ready, come back to center. Begin to wiggle your fingers, your toes. Open your eyes. Bring your awareness to your space, your body. And I will pull a card to bring this home and to offer some more wisdom or medicine to take with us throughout our day. Fitting. We got the Rajas card. This is out of the Yogic Path Oracle deck, which has a bunch of yogic principles and practices. And then we have 39. Okay. Rajas, dynamic movement, aggression, and energy, which is very much so in alignment with today's meditation and the ego. You are in a place of movement, making the most of each day. You are passionate and excited about the task at hand and are pushing the limits of what you believed possible for yourself. Rajas is needed to bring our desires into action, and you are deep in the development phase. You have already achieved many great accomplishments because of your determination, and more await in the future. However, remember to balance action with rest, otherwise, you will lose sight of your true goal in the pursuit of achieving more. And then also the reverse is when there is more rajas than sattva, the mind becomes hyperactive and restless. You have been so caught up in the achievement phase that you may have lost sight of why you are even doing all of this and the greater purpose of life. Truth. You are regularly overexerting yourself, both mentally and physically, without allowing the proper rest you need to recharge. You may have recently been feeling easily agitated, anxious, jealous, materialistic, aggravated, or fearful, emotions that are not aligned with your higher self. You have already done so much. It's time to recharge your batteries, care for your vessel, connect with nature, and reflect on the deeper purpose of life. You are a human being, not a human doing. Steer clear of spicy foods and consume a more sattvic diet, which is in alignment with Ayurveda. Trade in your powerlifting or spinning for calming yoga. So today I feel like the reverse more so aligned with the meditation in today's topic of ego versus the upright. So, and you take that with you today. Um, and even the beginning of the meditation was slightly interrupted. Um, and I don't know if you guys could tell, but I was a little agitated. My daughter missed the bus, and immediately I thought, okay, this throws off my morning. This throws off um, my morning routine. And I could just feel the agitation and the distraction and the wanting to react. And for a minute, I was just going to cancel the meditation and take her, but today's meditation brought up for me that like the both end, like yes, we're going to experience distractions and things that were unplanned or not a part of what we think our plan is. And um, there's alignment in that too, because there may be something that I needed, which in this case, I needed that for today's meditation to have that distraction and come back to the center point of like, there's still alignment here. And that I could choose to stay home within myself. I could choose to not give way to frustration or anger. Um, that you can choose peace, even in the feeling of resistance or chaos or distraction. That we have the free will to still align with our highest self and to align with love and to align with what would actually bring harmony. And so whenever we feel like there's a imbalance or there's a heightened sense of dis-ease, then we can choose. We can come back home to self. We can tune into our breath and return to the practice of meditation to get back to center so that we can see the choices that we have. We can see where we may have been overexerting ourselves or choosing to give way to that frustration. All right. So now I feel like I'm rambling, but I just wanted to share because I feel like that's what came up for me in this meditation. But hopefully, you still take the time to journal and see or talk about what came up for you. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Or wait, fell asleep. For tomorrow's meditation, day 15. Bye for now.